Hello, and thank you for stopping by the John Adams Gaming Network YouTube channel, formerly known as MMOemulators.com, with your host, John Adams. That would be me. You're probably asking yourself, oh man, is this just another gaming channel? Well, probably not. First, I am not a mainstream gamer, and I do not know or care about 99% of the games out there. I'm pretty terrible at playing games, but I do enjoy them just the same. So, why would you want to listen a moment longer? Here's a few reasons why.
Please, help me.
What I'd like to focus on this channel is literally a life in gaming, from the earliest days of my Atari 2600 console to the mind-numbing, reality-bending imagery coming out of Unreal Engine 5 recently. I will share with you my experiences in the wayback days of old text-based games and the dawn of monochrome CGA computer graphics in the 80s, the astonishing VGA in the 90s, and the high def of the 2000s. I believe that was 720p and beyond into, well, whatever the hell you want to call what we're about to start experiencing next.
Take me! Chase me!
Game mechanics is also a subject I'm obsessed with, having been involved in game development for a quarter of my long life. I cannot help myself when I play a game trying to figure out how the hell did they do that? That was amazing. It's a subject second only to my love for lore. I would like to showcase my experience with reverse engineering what are known as massively multiplayer online role-playing games, as I was the project lead for both EverQuest 2 and Vanguard Saga of Heroes emulator projects, and talk about how much both of those development efforts literally consumed my life for 10 years. This channel is not going to focus on a particular topic or a style of presentation, but hopefully tell a story of how in my 60 years of life, some of my proudest accomplishments have been around resurrecting dead or dying MMOs so that players can once again relive their glory days in some of their favorite RPGs. But I'm not just going to brag about reverse engineering MMOs or game development. Those are just some very unique, interesting stories I can tell based on 10 years of my life. I do want to talk about my life as a gamer in general because I truly love games as much as game development. In the single-player game universe, I also want to share why my top 3 games of all times are in fact my top 3 games of all times. Those being Mass Effect.
Take your best shot.
I was just waiting for you to finish getting dressed. Or does Cerberus really let you whore around in that outfit?
I like her. Are we still recruiting?
Dragon Age.
You fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
And The Witcher.
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings.
A side note, this script was written before I played Baldur's Gate 3, and I have to say this may just be the 4th game in my list of top 3 games of all time.
You take a moment to fully appreciate your masterpiece.
A wretched display. I thought you better than such juvenile antics.
I've played most of my favorite games on the Xbox or PS3, but I wanted to try out this game mods sorcery, so I repurchased all my favorites through the fairly cheap bundles on GOG or Steam. I did this so I can experiment with game mods on the PC and understand their usefulness, and since I will be playing them all again with mods, it made sense that this time I'd like to talk about my adventures. Mods are a thing I always passed over due to my being on a console, and I was unaware of any way to mod a console game, so I ignored them for decades. However, after modding Master of Orion Conquer the Stars and seeing how amazing mods can enhance a game, I wanted to see what playing Mass Effect or Dragon Age was like with mods. This is very exciting to me since it means that I can play through all of my favorite games once again, and this will allow me to not only talk about the games again, but discuss the amazing world of game mods and why we should all love them. As I mentioned, I am a lore whore. Some of the greatest stories I have ever heard come from in-game lore or backstories written by the game's developer to help explain why you, dear player, are here doing the things you are destined to do.
I get the feeling something bad is about to happen.
You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I don't think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am sovereign.
As you may be well aware, in recent years one of my favorite game franchises went TV serial, with, at least so far, 3 seasons of The Witcher on Netflix. I have a lot of opinions and thoughts about turning video games into motion pictures and television series, and part of why I'm kickstarting this channel is because I just learned that Amazon Studios is planning a Mass Effect live-action project, and I absolutely want to be present for that here. Mass Effect, to me, is the greatest story ever told, and being in the hands of Amazon Studios deeply concerns me. So with that, welcome to the channel. I would be John Adams. If this content sounds interesting to you, please do tick that like button so these videos have a chance to see the light of day. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when new content has become available. Thank you for watching.